Hey everyone, this is Chris from Vivid Candi. This is a quick little introduction and tutorial video on WP Ecommerce. It's a plugin for the Wordpress platform that we use to power all our e-commerce sites primarily. We also work with other systems such as Magento, PDG, and whatnot, but this is the one that we recommend that has the most integration with WordPress, and it has a lot of great new features and Web 2.0 and Ajax features. So I'm going to go through a few different sites and kind of point out some of the common features of the functionality. So this is Shangri-La Tea. This is a national tea brand, so we built them a website. You have your basic grid here of product categories, and then once you have products, you can kind of view a little grid of them and you can paginate it. You can also have little breadcrumbs up here telling you where you are in the system. Then you can easily come in here and say, you know what, I want to add this. And here you go, you have a Facebook-like integration, so you can do that as well as you have what we call a lightbox or a Java lightbox. This darkens the screen, shows a bigger photo. If you have multiple photos, it would show them here. And then really quickly, just to show you, you can go ahead, click Add to Cart. It's using Ajax right here. It immediately updates my cart instead of having to click and go to another page. So that's definitely a big advantage of this little cart system. And then when I go to checkout here, I can give you a quick peek at what the process looks like. I suddenly went secure. So now I have a secure certificate, 256-bit encrypted. So that is definitely something that your customers will look for, that we'll make sure you can do. And then right here, you can go ahead and calculate shipping. Sometimes some of our clients have UPS and FedEx integrations, and this is where it would take place. I'll probably show you on another site. And you basically fill out your billing details, type in your credit card. You can also pay by PayPal if you want, so you can offer both payment processes. And then when they hit make the button right here to make a purchase, it's going to immediately go to another page saying here's a receipt, this is what you ordered. The next step after that is the person who made the order will get a receipt in their email saying what they ordered and that the payment was successful. You, as the owner of the website, will also get an order report saying that somebody made an order, here's all their details, and you get to fulfill it. So that is, in short, the process. Now why don't I show you a few other sites that use the exact same system, just different ways. So this is Candle Lamp. This is a national candle and lamp company that we work with. In this case, we use this more as a catalog type functionality. So we have everything that the e-commerce system has and more, including this little cool Ajax effect right here that has a quick view. And then we also have some sorting ability, so you can sort this really easily. And then you can click, go deeper, of course. Totally different layout, but it's the same functionality, except some enhancements. So in this case, we may not be able to add cart and check out and pay for it, but we also have related products, which is a great upsell. With a little gallery here with different photos, set up a totally different way. Now let me show you a children's clothing website. Again, same system, totally different setup for this customer. So you'll see some common features, but you'll also see some custom work. So here you can see this was the original price, this is the sale price, and it has the ability in this case that we custom coded for it to have a little sale icon. Then you can come in here, you can go deeper. Now it's showing you kind of how much you're saving based on the sale. You can see all the different options for this, different sizes. You can also see what other people bought in this case. That was something else that we custom programmed. And then you can come in here. Here's your nice photo gallery. So you can see all the different photos. It's kind of nice how you can see it nice and big like that. And then again, this uses Ajax technology. So, and in this case, we actually set up a slightly different way. We also have some inventory control, so that one wouldn't work. But let me see if I can find a different product here. Go ahead and add. So boom. Oh, sorry, a lot of these are actually not on sale right now. So let's go here. Okay, there we go. We had one that wasn't sold out. So apparently this site's doing pretty good. They're selling out a lot of different things. That's why the inventory is telling us it's out of stock. So and again, also that's another feature you should know is you can also track the stock of each item in your inventory. But in this case, I just want to show you. I'm going to go to checkout. Again, similar process, just designed a little bit differently, different fonts, different templates used. I'm in a secure SSL connection once again, always a good thing. And in this case, we have a few different extra features I want to point out. So you have the coupons, so you can use that there for discounts by percentage or by fixed amounts. And then you also have UPS integration. So I'm going to enter an address, so I'm going to say calculate, and boom. This is something that I really love because now I can offer my customers 3-day, second day, next day, and all different prices based on that. And they come in here, they fill out the information, they pay by their credit card, and boom, you have another sale. Now let me show you another site that we use this on. This is Paradise Co. So in this case we have a vertical product setup. All the same functionality that you saw on other sites. Come in here, you can see the Java Lightboxes, and that's just a quick peek at one. Now let me show you this. This is fighterdiet.com. This is for Pauline Norden. She's pretty well known in the diet and fitness world out there from Biggest Loser. We built her an e-commerce store, and in her case they sell a lot of ebooks. So you can come on here, you can see this really quick. This is the ebook section, and this actually manages the ability for digital files to be transmitted upon successful payment. So here you can see she's got a lot of information on each product. Come in here, add it to your cart. It's Ajax again. Boom, here's your amounts. She uses a newer version of cart, so there's some extra little features here. It looks really nice. And then you can come in here, you do your checkout, and boom. Now you can go ahead, check out. What I like about her site that's a little bit different is that we used extra account features as a part of the WP Ecommerce plugin. So now I can come in here and say I go to my account. I should be able to, in one sec here, get all my account details, whether it was my past orders, other digital files I've downloaded. I can even change my information on, where I want my shipping and where I want my billing. So I'll give that one sec. Actually, meanwhile, I'm going to jump into the back end here. So let me show you the back end of how these sites are managed. So this is the WP Ecommerce plugin activated. It shows up right here. Say I want to add or modify my categories. I can go right in here and do this. Oh, P.S. Let me show you this. So this is the account area that I was just talking about. And here I can see the details of past order I had, what the status is. I can even see my own details right here. So I can edit all my billing details. And I can come here. I can also see my past downloads if I was selling digital soft goods. And that's pretty much what the account area is about. So it's just a cool way for you to retrieve your information, make some basic changes as a customer. So back to the back end. This is the WP Ecommerce plugin in action on the back end. Now let me just show you, like, if I want to manage any of my products, I can come here, view all my products. You can see a bunch of different ones in here. You can see their prices, their sale prices, what categories. You can even check this little star and make it featured, which will put to the top of any list that's made. You can break down categories here. In this case, I just want to look at my ebooks, and then you can even go ahead and add new products. So I'm going to click Add New. It's pretty simple. Give it a title, give it whatever description I want right here. I can even add keyword tags to it. I check which category or categories that's going to go to. I have SEO stuff I can do to it. I can link to offsite links. I can change the price right here. I can do a bunch of different little things. Give it a SKU. I can say I have a limited stock and this is how many I have. And then, if it's a product download, I could upload my file right here and manage it right from there. I can also upload product images right in this little spot. So this way I would just go in here and start adding products using the built-in WordPress photo uploader. Here's my shipping details. If I want to go item by item, I can do it, but I can also go, as long as I enter a weight, I can use things like UPS and FedEx APIs and basically have them dynamically display a weight. So other than that, I'll give you a quick tour of some other things, like you have coupons in here. It's always good because if you want to add a coupon, you just add it in here. You do your discount amount. You can do free shipping deals, and there you go. Then we also have the ability, some of our clients need to mass import off a Excel CSV file, so we can also set that up if you need that done. And then let's also just show you some of the basic store settings. This is stuff that mostly we do, but I just want you to be aware that it does exist. So these are all the little tabs that control the settings for this e-commerce store. So down to what target markets, the base country, the currency type, how everything looks. This is why it's going to look a little bit different from one site to another. who my admin contacts are to get orders, what kind of messages I want to send out with these orders. If you need to charge different kind of taxes and stuff, we can set up tax rates. Shipping, we can set up any kind of shipping you need. You got FedEx, USPS, Australia Post, UPS, and there's other plugins that'll actually add more stuff if you need it. For payments, we can do a major one is authorize.net, so that's basically doing your own credit card transaction right on your site direct. You definitely want an SSL certificate for that. But then you also got BluePay, ChronoPay, Google Checkout, LinkPoint, PayPal, which is big and something that we recommend as a backup anyways. And there's also, again, more plugins to add even more payment options on here. Then on the checkout, you actually have the ability to customize your own checkout form if you need to. So just know that that exists. And then let's see here, marketing, you can do cross sales and Facebook like buttons and that type of stuff. And overall, that's a quick tutorial on how our WordPress e-commerce sites work using the WP Ecommerce plugin. That plugin currently powers probably close to 500,000 or more different e-commerce sites that are built on WordPress. It's very stable, it's been around for years, and it just keeps getting better. So we highly recommend it. And again, we can also work with other e-commerce systems. Just our preference and suggestion to you is to really highly consider the WP Ecommerce plugin.